Well, crap. I'm halfway in. I'm up to the knee in to a couple different quests. Oh, that's right. I can't refresh that place of power until it's worn off all the way. I kind of think that if I don't continue killing Indrega eggs right at the moment, that I won't be able to lure the queen out. And killing the queen is what will eventually get rid of them. Oh, whoa! I was worried I might have my first Frisian crash there. That would be bad. I feel like I've got a good amount of plants, but it's never good to just stop looking. Huh. Okay, village. So this must be the village. I wonder.
Like any other.
Like town, I probably won't be able to talk to
Any chance you'll stay in Mobbington for good, would you?
a majority of the people, but there should be some. That's a guard, apparently.
Take care of yourself.
Some kind of chunky fellas out here. The village must be doing well for itself. They say they need the troll. I think that's actually a back door into Flotsam right there. Cedric. Okay. If I would have come out Flotsam the right direction, I would have just been right next to these guys anyway. Instead of, is Cedric up there? Cedric is up there. I wouldn't have had to fight any Indregas. I could have went straight to Cedric, but I decided to go the combat route. Of course, why wouldn't I? All of my buffs have worn off at this point. The two buffs that we see up there are circles of X and Y, whatever. Definitely need to redo the alchemy.
It'll be nearly a year now.
When I go back out.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail.
Cedric, he
Are
said.
you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Creepy.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
Geralt, already starting with the ballsy stuff. Well, I definitely need help with the Karen. This looks like the only option related to that, so...
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the sqoia'tel don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Huh,
Thanks,
okay.
Cedric.
I may know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't think I went quite as far out as he's talking. What is that?
Jeez, Triss.
Okay.
Sure you're not overusing those teleports.
It's like her personal cab. She's just gonna teleport off. Apparently casting spells is wearing work, as I have vigor myself to make me capable. Although mine seems to come back pretty quick. I suppose my spells are a lot less labor intensive. Triss, ever so dangerously stretching her endurance. There are merchants here.
So when will you tackle the old man?
And there are people. I'm sure there's someone else in this village to talk to. I do apologize for the gobs of dialogue. Oh, it's Cedric. Okay. Well, I think I'll take your stuff, Cedric. What do you think about that? Now you're helping me in two ways. Information and supplies. Cedric did have a lot of other dialogue options. I feel like maybe I could get some other useful stuff out of him.
A fine kettle of fish.
And as Cedric, he did have a trade option, didn't he? Yeah. What are you doing, you creepy little man?
Oh,
There's another merchant here. Merchant or craft worker. I guess it's a tong icon, I think. Makes me think they're like a blacksmith.
Excellent work.
In it, the finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
Otter
hunt?
fur.
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
War.
Not necessarily. The sqoia'tel attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
So he can craft. I suppose I'll have some stuff to get rid of, and I guess I could look at some of his wares. He does have some interesting recipes, diagrams, for various armor and whatnot, but none of it's so good that I really want to spend a lot on it. And I've learned a diagram for Endrega hide armor enhancements, which gives me additional resistance to poisoning, 10%, but I don't think I have a slot anywhere on my armor. No, this is the only one that's even got dots, and I already put 2 different enhancements in there. So last, no improvements, and honestly from looking at my inventory, probably not really any reason to want to do merchant stuff right at the moment. I feel like there's another quest here, and I don't remember. I don't remember where it might be. Maybe I'll just go off camera and see if I can find anybody with some interesting dialogue.
No one else, Elvin bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Commandant Dorito will explain everything.
You've no right.
Oh man, I really need to not make a habit of this.
What's going on here?
I feel like there's some injustice.
sqoia'tel spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-hitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
Sounds like a local squabble. Ah, why not?
I'll do it. But
Let's
you'll pay
take
me.
up the
Wait
blade.
for me at the harbor.
And they're just gonna let her go? I wonder what she said to them. Did she really just disappear? She didn't just disappear, right?
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3, but what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square, near the inn. There are notices on the board there. Just leave the trawl be, please, no matter what the townsfolk say.
I heard you don't want to get rid of the troll.
Who'll maintain the bridge when he's gone?
Hire some people.
Know the cost of a craftsman these days? That idiot troll looks after the bridge for petty tolls, more or less.
The bridge is in ruins and the troll's robbing people.
Aye, it's because he's hit the bottle. If you could help him stop boozing.
Are you kidding?
I'm a witcher, not a nanny.
An alcoholic
Well.
troll.
How much?
100 orens.
200.
You're costly, but what the hell? Let him see I place the village's welfare above all else.
I wonder if I could just go to the troll and tell him, look, they're paying me to get you to stop drinking. Maybe even give him just like 100 orens or something. He'd probably think that was some really ritzy stuff. Should I try to get him some replacement drugs? Should I get him some narcotics or something? Maybe he'll go to work on that bridge like he's never done before. Oh, that'd be awesome. I know there's still stuff here. I'm robbing y'all garden, town chieftain, in addition to taking your orens. Okay, so I got a couple more quests. Go to the caves, and of course, the reverse of dealing with the troll. Instead of killing him, I'm supposed to rehab him. I've got to go rehabilitate a troll. Well, that's awesome. That sounds like the kind of quest for Geralt. I should probably go spend some time in the local tavern and come to terms with my own boozing. Maybe I'll get some insight.
Does he tend to lose them?
No, I don't tend to lose one. One's for a monster, little girl. And yes, women can become witches too. Okay, so a couple quests. I think both of them send me right back out into the wild. So let's dig it back into alchemy.
Why does he need two?
I guess I don't need to go into alchemy itself, but I just need to drink. Golden Oriel, the protection, especially against that poisoning. Oh, so useful. I think we're going to keep it with the basics for right now. Eventually I will learn new potion diagrams. I'll be able to do all kinds of fancy stuff, but as of right now, little bit of defense, little bit of regen, little bit of damage. Now let's turn that little bit of damage into noticeably more damage. And I think I actually got to level up when I turned in one of those quests. The little bit more damage is going to come from... let's just go ahead and do another whetstone. I've got a bunch of them. Silver sword, yeah, I'm going to be fighting almost exclusively monsters. Unless the guards turn on me whenever I go to the cave to find them. Now let's meditate one more time here. And go to my character. I didn't level up. I'm wrong about that. So, let's just take off into the wild then, shall we? So the Kayran's lair is way over to the left. Cedric said to go south, and then was it west? I believe it was south and then west. So, the only thing on my compass that marks direction is the little white arrow that right now is off the bottom. And I'm pretty sure that marks north. So, if I were to go south, but just kind of stay along the west wall here, I'm going to be following the river. There's a place of power here somewhere, right? Ah, yes. Or a trap, actually. Luckily it was already disarmed, lest I would have just stepped on it. So here's the river. This is the way back up to the bridge, and that's technically a dead end. So I actually think I need to just follow the river down. Is there a place of power I'm missing here? I swear there is. Surely that's not... Oh, that was a trap. I was going to say, surely that's not the place of power my amulet was vibrating for. Wow. My amulet continues to vibrate. It makes a little sound in the wolf head picture up in the top left. I'm really glad those traps do nothing to me. The wolf head picture glowed. I'm now in the forest near Flotsam. I kind of want to stay within visual range, direct line of sight of the river. Oh, Andrega. Okay, okay. I'm going to fight through the front of this just a little bit, because if he does chase me, into it he goes. I don't see any other Andregas. Let's see if it's going to let me loot right fast like it did. Sweet. There should still be... Whoa! Wow, that is creepy. What is up with that? That's got to be like a Necker statue or something, right? Oh, this is weird. It's got a circle of power right in front of the mouth. Oh, that's so odd. What is this? Is that a circle of power or is that a trap? Endurance! Nice. This is a trap that was set off. I feel like I'm going back into a part of the woods that I went through in the last episode, but I suppose... Yeah, matter of fact, this is that same little intersection where the Neckers attacked like mad. I suppose I'm going to have to do a little bit of running around in these woods before I properly find my way. More dead bodies. I think... No, I don't think I did actually see these dead bodies. I do not remember that vase. There's something else there. Oh, it's a trap. Hooray! Let's arm it so I can step on it again. I have a lot of these bear traps. They do stun very short term. Snares. I suppose I could try to use them on Andregas. That might be somewhat effective. I do like the Yarden a lot against them. Oh, nice. Okay, I finally made it down into the river. This will pretty much directly lead right back up to the bridge. And other places, apparently. So I wonder, where's the cave gonna be? This must be part of the bridge laid over. It looks like there may be a way, yeah, to continue on in this direction. It's going to be Neckers. Is it going to be Andregas? Is it going to be a trap? Maybe all of the above. Wow. Here we have a swamp. There we have a hanging body. Looks like there's a trap. No, it's another dead body with a throwing dagger. Fortunately, I can't search the gentleman elf hanging above. Oh, what? What are these bandits? Are you kidding me? How are you guys even like out here and okay with being out here? Oh, did not intend to hit that button. Non-humans. Apparently he considers a witcher a non-human. That gentleman has a shield. Oh, sir, please. There's no need to be using the shield now. I'm not that dangerous, am I? Oh, yeah! One flurry. Okay, 3 bandits. Surely that's not all of them. Because if they were in small enough numbers to go down that quick, I would imagine that, I guess the body's a perfect... Whoa! The hanging body's a perfect indicator that there's an intelligent opponent here. It could have been sqoia'tel that the guards hung, but now it's pretty obvious that it was probably just innocent elves that some rednecks got to. Some hill folk. Maybe forest folk, as the case may be. Swamp folk, swamp people. Wow, this swamp looks kind of large. I reckon I should probably stick to a side. If my Diablo days have taught me anything, the best way to reveal the full landscape of any given enclosed area is to start along one side. Now I think I've actually gone to an alternate side and I'm running back towards the entrance now. But it's possible that along this wall somewhere I'll find something other than where I came from. Another dead guard, arrows in him. Just swaps back and forth, doesn't it? sqoia'tel kills some guards, rednecks kill some innocent elves. You get caught up in the crossfire. Crossfire. Anybody else remember that game? There was the bad guy, I think it was like the kid in black denim. They're riding some of those little crossfire plastic ball bearing pieces. Entertainment of the 90s. Board games. The complexity of the board games knows no end. Okay, can't go any further that way. No signs of a river monster here. Everything looks calm. And the swamp continues. I feel like I'm missing a lot of plants out here. Of course, I'm not incredibly worried about nook and crannying right now for alchemical reagents. I feel like I've got plenty. If anything, I need more diagrams than anything else. There are notes all over the floor. 73 orans, that's kind of cool. Hell yeah, another 31. What are these guards doing out here? I wish I could pick up some of those papers. I guess I can't. There's really nothing there. I suppose I can put my blade away. It's probably just as likely to see a monster next as I am to see a human. I think some more deep river that I can't cross. At least it's good to see that the swamp is bordered on this side. That means I'm at this edge of the swamp. Is that another human? That might be a friendly. I'm not sure. It might be a bandit. I can't necessarily just sneak. Those are bandits. That is a big spot of bandits. At least one of them's coming this way. I shall welcome him with open arms. Come on, sir. Right this way. And actually, you look like a pansy. I'm just going to, oh, you're going to turn away from me. Boy, you couldn't have screwed up more. I was going to say I'm just going to dodge around him. Oh, there's a trap. The guy with the shield. Let's actually dodge around him and use my yard and trap the guy with the shield. They don't want to follow at a certain range. That's awesome. Oh god! Not awesome is being stunned by a shield bearer, and of course now my Yarden trap goes out. It's right on the verge anyway. I'm probably never going to get them to quite get to it. Oh, the shield! God, I can't fight the shield directly. And I really got to be careful coming up behind them because they actually do turn around quite well. Oh, another trap! Luckily the stun didn't allow me to get damaged. Okay, we got 4 opponents. Let's see if we can just deal directly with them. We got a house here too. Let's keep it quick, light on the feet. If they're not swinging, maybe I can. Okay, 1 down. Gotta stay away from the shield bearer. I don't even want to swing at him. Let's do another circle around the porch. Rednecks, confounded even by their own porch. Okay, well, if he's stunned, I'll take a crack. Oh, or 2. I actually killed the guy next to him. Alright, now down to 1. Come on, give me the combo on him. Okay, it doesn't matter. Down in that flurry anyway, and now we have some bodies to loot. And please forgive some of these earlier episodes as I get comfortable with figuring out what to and what not to display. Looting the bodies, probably not so important. I think I can just skip over that. Was there more over here? Timber. Apparently I can take timber for days. I do believe I've got a nice stack of it though. Okay. I'm almost certain that I'll be walking into some kind of fight here. The buffs have worn off, so let's do them again. Is there a way? Yes. Oh my god. How did I not know that before? I can just use space on them and bring them straight over. I hate having to drag those. Mouse speed in any of the scenes where the mouse is loose on the screen feel a bit off in this game. I don't think that's something I can adjust. I think you can only adjust how quickly your mouse affects Geralt's vision in this mode. Key required. Huh, I did loot all the corpses, so I'm pretty sure at least. It's kind of tough to tell where some of them land. All that's left behind is a little baggie. I'm pretty sure though that means that I gotta find a key somewhere else before getting in there. So we continue. Every one of them. We're gonna continue to... Christ, I just now cleared all the traps here. Search the swamp via sticking to an outer wall. That pool looks kind of deep. I guess it's just the wind blowing some plants around over there. Apparently there's brush here that's too deep too. I gotta say the bandits carved out a nice little corner and had so many friggin' snare traps up. I can understand how they could at least hold out against the monsters. I don't know how they'd plan on traveling through here. I suppose the monsters came in recently, so maybe they were put in a kind of tough situation. Maybe it's not lucrative for them to be based out of the middle of the swamp. Maybe it's just a legacy operation. Dead bodies. Again, I may have circled in the swamp. I may have seen everything except for, like, I don't know, maybe something in the center of the swamp, and if that's the case, then yep, here's the entrance again. Went all the way around the outside. If there is something in the center there that I missed, then I'm not sure I can purposely go straight towards it. Maybe I'll have to wait until a quest directs me there. I suppose I could, while standing on the edge of the swamp, I can track different quests, right? Apparently tracking any of the quests that I currently have does not lead me into that swamp. All of them point back towards the forest outside of Flotsam, or the bridge, which I believe was just right down this river.